All right, I'm about a month into the new home gym build. I need a bigger freaking ladder, but this is the last bulb I gotta get in here. I'm good, I think I'm good. This is the last. And one of my favorite pieces of equipment that I've always wanted in the home gym is a functional trainer, specifically a Freemotion. I've got one in the gym. I absolutely love it. However, you know what? Let's just go. I'll show you. Come on. Let's go inside. Yes, I drive a high-powered wheelchair. Leave me alone. This is what I'm talking about. The Freemotion dual cable cross. One of the best functional trainers that's out there. The issue though, and this is the new one, is that this one is one, extremely expensive, and two, a lot cheaper than the one that I actually wanted. This one, they basically decided, hey, we're gonna take some of the good parts of it, make the function all the same, but we're basically gonna add as much plastic as we can and import as much of the products as we can to make it our margins higher. So this is all plastic here where the new ones, or the older ones, it's like brushed stainless. This is all plastic here. These are imported with stickers on them instead of paint. It doesn't have like the guard on the bottom. It does have them here, but they're thinner and they're not brushed. It's a nice piece of equipment, but it's not like the one I wanted. So let's go back to the gym and we'll talk about the one I wanted. So I found a bunch of used equipment sellers. There's a ton out there, but one I reached out to, I said, hey, if you ever have this come in, make sure you let me know. And they did. And the company was Buy and Sell Fitness. Buy and Sell Fitness. Here they are on Instagram, Buy and Sell Fitness. And what they do is they actually send you, after I made the order, they actually send you a video showing off the equipment.
Hey, what's up, Coop? It's Oliver here at Buy and Sell Fitness, and the piece you've been waiting for has finally arrived. This is the Freemotion Dual Stack Functional Trainer. This is one of the hardest pieces to find used.
That's right.
And we got one for
hardest.
This is probably the most versatile piece in the gym.
All right. So anyways, they sent me the video, and I actually asked them, like, do you do this for everybody? They said, yeah. I do wish they would have like showed more detail of the actual equipment, but it's pretty cool. So made the order. It came in on this absolute massive box. Here's actually a photo of it being shipped to me. Just looks like Batman. Now let's unbox it. All right, so the unboxing is done, and here it is in all its glory. This is definitely not a home gym piece, and definitely not a piece I would recommend to most people. One is it's really expensive. Two, this particular model is really hard to find. Three, it's hard to move. Like this thing, moving this in here was just absolutely, just positively something I never want to do again. In fact, my first functional trainer, the day we got it in, we had to get it over a curb, the one at the gym. I got a brand new phone that day. It fell on the phone, cracked the screen, I'm not kidding, that same day, and my friend almost broke his arm because it fell on us. I mean, like these things are just impossible to move. You have to take all the stacks off, they just suck. So for most people, this is not a piece I would recommend. If you want just like the really nicest, you know, and want a functional trainer, this is a good option, but companies like Rep Fitness, Titan, Frey, they've got better functional trainer values for the home gym owner. However, this one's the best, and I wanted the best in here. So one of the like unique features that I really like this one is the actuating arms. It goes down and up and allows you to have so many different like movements in one compact form. So this particular model versus the newer ones is practically all metal. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, these stacks are even made in the USA. So back in the day, a lot of this was made in the USA. It's now been, you know, shipped to China, and that's where they're doing them. But back in the day, like these were a better, I'm not saying the new ones aren't high quality. It's just basically they cut costs so they could have higher margins on the new one, where this one, they kind of just went over the top. So as you can see, like the brushed stainless steel foot plates to prevent any like wear and tear that are all the way along the bottom. In addition to that, rather than just having the the angles actuate from here. They actually have a foot lever that allows you to press and then turn them from the side to side. In addition to that, the cables they're using along with the bearings are just like, they're just primo, dude. Everything about this piece is absolutely incredible. But what I like most about it is just the amount of angles you can get with it. So yeah, I'm in a home gym, so I want something that takes up as little space as possible. So most functional trainers, they don't take up a ton of space when they're not in use, but the space they're taking up that's the space they're taking up when it's in use or not in use. This one, because of the arms folding up, it allows you to basically put it in a smaller compact form, but still have a wider range of exercises. So the nice thing about this, no like freestanding functional trainer goes all the way out that far. Like, so if I've got arms all the way out to either side and I'm doing some sort of pressing movement or fly or something like that, this is something that really is very hard to do with a standard functional trainer like what you typically see in a home gym. That's one of the reasons I really like it. But having a functional trainer for all the accessory movements is definitely something that's nice. But I will say that for most home gym owners, a functional trainer should be at the very tail end of your purchasing hierarchy. So I would definitely get racks and all the basic essentials, and I would start to do resistance band stuff or using plate loaded stuff, things like that, before going with a functional trainer. In fact, I'd actually recommend a lat pull down before I recommend a functional trainer for most people, because they're going to be a little bit cheaper. And I think for more people, a lat pull down, a low row, that sort of thing with a heavy stack is going to provide better benefit versus something like this that, yeah, you can do lat pull downs and that sort of thing, but because of the ratio of the pulleys, although these are 300 or 200 pound stacks, they really only go to 75 because they're 3 to 1 or 4 to 1, something like that. So it allows you a lot of cable travel. So this thing, I'll just show you, can go just extremely far. Here, I mean, that's really far for anything you really want to do. But because of that, it's also making the plates a little bit lighter. So they're using 7 gauge steel on the bottom, 11 gauge throughout a lot of the top, but it's just an over the top, beefy piece of equipment. So this is what I'd say. If you want one of the best functional trainers, a Freemotion is up there. I'm not saying it's the best because there's some other really good options out there. Prime makes one that's really nice, but in my opinion, of the ones that I've used, I love the compact form and the fact that the arms come out. There's a reason they sell so many of these to health clubs and things like that, because they're just made to last, easy to use, and they just work. I do wish the stacks would go, I wish they had a lower ratio so the stacks would be heavier. However, it is nice to basically go in 2.5 pound increments for some of the accessory works face pulls and different stuff for shoulder health and that sort of thing. So I'm a fan, I'm pumped. The whole process with Buy and Sell Fitness was super easy to go through, very quick and seamless. I'll probably buy equipment from them again. I do know that they get a lot of stuff in just because they're running a higher volume. Their shipping from Florida to me is it can be a little bit pricey on some of these bigger pieces of equipment, but that's kind of expected. But this has been Coop from Garage Gym Reviews. I'll see you next time.